Something new?
Brand new. Let me show you.
Hi, I'm Josh with JHS, and let's take a look at the Pulp and Pill version 4. The version 3 has been around for years, and it's a staple on thousands of boards across the world. With the new version 4, I wanted to keep everything you love and I love about the older versions, but I wanted to add some new features and some new abilities. Let's take a look at what it has to offer. Looking at the controls of the Pulp and Pill version 4, we have volume, which is a typical master volume. Compression, which is the amount of compression or squish in the signal. An EQ control, which is an active tilt control. At noon it's flat, and when moved left to right, it has a seesaw effect that cuts bass, adds treble, or adds treble and cuts bass. Then there's the blend control. This is the amount of compressed signal you're blending in with the clean control. All the way to the right is full compression, and all the way to the left is full clean. Then we have the dirt toggle. This activates a true distortion overdrive circuit inside of the compression circuit. There's a trimmer on the input side to adjust this. Then there's the buffer on and off switch. This allows you to choose between buffered or true bypassed operation when the pedal is off. The buffer drives long signal paths and long cable runs to make sure that your clean signal stays strong and true in your guitar rig. Then there's the input jack. On the output side of the Pulp and Pill, we have a standard 1/4-inch instrument output. This allows you to plug the Pulp and Pill into your amplifier or any other source that needs a standard mono instrument cable. Then we have a balanced XLR output. This is great for using the Pulp and Pill as a standalone direct box. It's also great for sending your signal into a console, a recording interface, or a front of house soundboard. And then there's a ground lift in case you experience any hum with the XLR. It lifts the ground and removes any buzz you might hear. And finally, standard 9-volt power. Let's listen to some riffs.
Hi, I'm Brian Wampler, and this is the Ego Compressor. The Ego Compressor is my take on a classic compressor. It has more controls than the classic compressor though. You can actually blend in your clean signal, so you can go from completely clean all the way to completely compressed. It also has a tone knob. What that tone knob does is it actually adds a little bit of presence on your signal. So some of those old compressors actually make your guitar sound a little bit dull. This brings it back to life if you're experiencing that on your amp. As well, you have the attack and sustain knobs, which is pretty standard for this type of compression, and a volume. The cool thing about this is you can do ringing chords. It'll get that squashed country sound. It'll also get that type of tone that when you're using like a distortion pedal in front of it, it'll still allow you to get sustain, but yet retain your dynamics. I'll show you what I mean. First, I'll give you a clean tone. And right now I have the blend all the way up. The attack is about 3 o'clock or so. And it gives you this tone. So you can see right now it's squashing it a whole bunch. And that's that sound of that old type of compression, that old style compression that a lot of people love. So by simply rolling back the blend control, you can retain all that sustain and just keep your pick dynamics. So it's a much more natural type of compression. For example, compared to clean, and if you want just your chords to ring out a little bit, just turn the blend up just a smidge. You'll still get that that natural sustain, but it'll just sound a little bit more like it has a little bit more girth to it. And the good thing about the Eagle compressor is it works great with distortion pedals. I'm going to run a Wampler Pinnacle in front of it, and I'll show you that it still sustains, yet still retains the dynamics. So you can see it still will ring out just about forever if you want it to. And you do that by keeping the blend just a little less than halfway, maybe halfway. And that's the Wampler Eagle compressor. Thanks for watching.